11 o'clock at night, and I am at the trailhead of where I'm going to go tomorrow morning. I brought up some reading material, kind of my car bag, whatever kind of bag you want to call that. And here's all my stuff ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go spot deer in the morning, hopefully some buck. And I'll tell you, I found some big buck already just outside my car. They looked like a couple of 4 points, but I'm not too sure. I didn't get a good look at them, but they were big. So I know they're out here. Hopefully I'll run into them. I'm going to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and start the trek in. My original plan was to hike in at night and just find a place and camp, but I'll be honest, this trailhead, I am a little nervous about leaving my car unattended. So I don't know, this just isn't one of the best areas to leave a car overnight, so I figured I'd stay here tonight and then just get up early in the morning and head on out. So kind of changed my plans at the last minute, but here we are anyway. So I'm going to get some sleep because I'm going to get up early in the morning, head in a couple miles, find a peak, and hopefully run into some big old buck. We'll see. Been on the trail now for about 35 minutes, and I'm making some good time. We're a little less than halfway there, and it is now 5:05. So I just need to kick it in a little bit. I want to get up to the spot I'm looking at by 6 o'clock, so I think that's doable. I'd like to be up there, set up before that sun even comes up. I'm moving, I'll tell you that. Alright, I can keep going. That was a race against the sun. That's what that was. And I'll tell you, I just barely made it. In fact, I wanted to be up here a little bit earlier, but you know, what do you do? I'll recap kind of what happened on my way up, but right now I'm just going to get ready and get really nice and set up and start glassing. Whew. I made it. Well, I'm spotting them, but they're so far away that I can't really tell what they are with my binoculars. And as you can see right now, going in as far as I am with the camera, it's just not good quality, and the camera still won't allow me to see what they are. Can't tell. What I need is a spotting scope, but I'll have to look into that. I gotta say, this is a little bit of a disappointment so far. I'm seeing them right there in your screen. Again, I know this isn't good quality, but there's 1, 2, 3 of them there, and then just below are the original 2 that I was looking at. So there's a total of about 5 head just sitting up there in the meadow grazing. But I'm so far away I can't tell what they are. We might relocate and see what else we can see. Let me give you a quick trip report. This trail, I've only been on the first about a third of it, and that's it. So the rest of this, it was just navigation in pitch black. So I did some Google Earth research on it and kind of found where the route I needed to take. And the trail actually I was on, it started leading me down into the side of the mountain, into a bunch of the trees, and that's not where I wanted to go. So I had to bushwhack up and just go straight up the mountainside, get out back on top of the ridge. Because I was actually walking for a while, I'm like, man, this is kind of easy. So I realized it was kind of taking me back down, so I just stopped, went back up. Then I shot over. I'll get a better shot of it. You can kind of see it. Oh, maybe you can. I can't tell on the viewfinder right now. But around here somewhere, when I was on top of that ridge, I had to down climb a cliff and keep going. So I finally got to the spot that I wanted to be at just in time for that sun to come up. Did some glassing over there, and as you saw earlier, I saw some deer, but they're so far away I couldn't tell what they were. Won't lie to you, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping to see some big bucks out here. Did see those two when I was in the car last night at the trailhead. And that's at the trailhead, you know, in my car. But I was hoping to get some good ones out here, so a little unfortunate. But at the same time, I'm out here in the mountains running around, so you can't complain about that. About 8:13 in the morning, I think I'm going to pack up and head on home, get back to the kids and the wife, so I'm not gone that long. Came up here after they all went to bed last night, and we're going to try to make it home at a relatively decent hour this morning, so hopefully we'll catch some nice views on the way out. Well, at least I got a little peak bagging in. Not too shabby up here, nice view. Real pretty area. Like I said, I've only been down over in this area here on the other side of the camera behind. This is all new to me up here, so kind of fun. Cold this morning too. I'm cold. Down climb earlier this morning. Just standing right there on top of it. Of course, you just find a weakness, climb your way on down. The thing I was trying to be careful of was, one, is in the dark. Two, I was trying to hurry to beat that sun. So you're trying to go fast, but when you get to stuff like that, best to slow down a little bit. Make sure you got good footholds, good handholds. So the reason I ended up here is I got off on a different trail. Again, this is a new area for me, and I realized I was on the wrong side of the mountain on that trail, and I was going down, so I thought, this is the right one. So I jumped up on top of the ridge again, and it just led me to this. So again, just adds a little excitement to it. Of course, being up here and being solo, this is definitely one of those things you got to be careful and just go slow on. Not a big deal if you just take your time. Not too bad. Here's the trail, and now that I have a good visual that the sun is up, I can kind of see why I lost it. Because as you're walking forward, it just kind of disappears. right in here. Just very, very overgrown. I'm guessing that's part of the reason I got onto another trail. I'm kind of theorizing at this point, but it's kind of fun to have been up here already. And then on my way back, I get to see it actually. So, fun. Let's recap real quick. So I did see 2 buck. Seem to be pretty good size, but I don't know if they count. In fact, I would say they don't count. That was when I was getting ready to sleep in my car and they were just right outside. I think it went in about 2 miles, and in that 2 miles going in, I saw, I don't know, about 5 head of deer through the, their eyes with the flashlight. So I couldn't tell if they were doe or fawn or, a big 37-point buck. Did see that other 5-headed deer on the other side of the mountain, but they were just so far away that my camera couldn't pick up what they were. I did see another while I was glassing, but again, kind of the same thing. So, little disappointment there that I didn't get some good footage of buck. I really, really wanted to see some. However, that being said, it was still time out in the mountains. Beautiful area, beautiful trail. So that I cannot complain about. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to double time at home.